Across Montana, residents are getting mailers and seeing billboards and other reminders of an increasingly heated battle between Republicans running for the state legislature. MTN senior political reporter Jonathan Ambarian has a closer look at the primary campaign.
After a 2025 legislative session in which Republicans held the majority, but the sharpest disagreements were sometimes within the party, those splits are still being felt, as 43 legislative races across Montana feature contested primaries this year.
It's heated up to a point where it's going to boil over, and that's not productive.
Ross Fitzgerald is the treasurer of Conservatives for MT, a committee backing Republicans considered more moderate, but who he describes as common-sense conservatives.
We're looking for candidates that truly will represent their districts and precincts, folks that have good common-sense conservative values, those that are willing to talk, to find a solution.
But other groups have a different view.
This last legislative session, we saw quite a few policies that grew the size and scope of government, and some good policies that would have shrunk the size and scope of government that were killed by a specific group of legislators.
Jesse Ramos is the state director of Americans for Prosperity Montana. AFP is organizing against Republican lawmakers who voted for renewing Medicaid expansion, the homestead property tax system, and what they called an irresponsible state budget.
This probably is, without a doubt, going to be our biggest effort in state legislative races.
AFP spent just under $225,000 in the most recent reporting period, and that doesn't include issue-based spending before February. And they weren't the only group backing staunch conservatives. Accountability in state government has spent another $43,000 on texts and digital ads in 15 legislative races across the state. The other side is also getting ready to make their case to voters. In the last reporting period, Conservatives for MT took in $169,000. That includes contributions from groups like Big Sky Fiscal Guardians and Treasure State Stewards, which also spent independently in races, as well as $75,000 from the Trial Lawyers Legislative PAC. Fitzgerald says the screening and sorting of Republicans this cycle has been unreasonable.
You can get taken to the woodshed if you don't agree with the hierarchy and the leadership in many cases, but I would surmise if you looked at most records that probably 90% of the time the Republicans do vote together.
Ramos says what AFP is doing is about keeping lawmakers accountable for what they've done in office.
More groups getting involved and actually shining a light and showing people how the representatives vote in Helena, whether it's the Democrat side or the Republican side, I think that's good.
Democrats have fewer contested primaries this year, a total of 17, 12 in the House and 5 in the Senate. In Helena, Jonathan Ambarian, MTN News.